Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. My name is Rabbit Luigi. In the last episode we made our way to Bowser's Kingdom. An entire kingdom that Bowser has on his... It's amazing, it's very large, we've been many places on it. We didn't even go as far as we could, because this was a battle arena. There's an extra thing here, but we're not going to go there right now because Bowser was here. We fought the Brutals instead because they were kind of bodyguarding him, I guess, or something, because they're wedding planners and also like... hitmen or something, I'm not sure, but some weird sort of double stroke of profession, really. Bowser's in the moon. Bowser's gone to the moon. Bit weird. I don't know really what gives him that power. I mean, he's just got an airship. And if we have an airship, or like a Zeppelin or anything, that's going to struggle if you go near the moon. Like, if you go to that level of atmosphere, the air is thin. And other problems as well of a more scientific nature, which I'm not entirely... at liberty to divulge, because I don't know that information. I'm very dumb, but the Odyssey is looking good, at least. The Odyssey is complete. The Odyssey is full-blown hot air balloon now. It looks incredible. But most importantly, the most important thing, maybe because our Odyssey is complete, going after Bowser, Bowser's gone to the moon. Bowser's not getting away. We'll chase him all the way to the Moon Kingdom. It's not the Moon Kingdom, it's the moon. It's like saying, I'm gonna go to the Desert Kingdom. No, it's just a desert. The Sahara Desert Kingdom. It's just a fucking Sahara Desert. Come on, let's save those two. Go into the moon. It's a bit weird. How do we get to the moon? How do we... At what point in, like, the design of the game where they're like, yes! We must go to the moon at some point. It's madness. But, goddamn, it hasn't been worth it. We are approaching... not the end of the game, but approaching... Oh, yeah. We're approaching, like, a point where everything will... makes sense within its own... I guess we are approaching the end of the game, but we're approaching a point where we've been building up to for a little while at least, so should feel a great feeling of satisfaction. And in fact, the Moon Kingdom is one of my favourite kingdoms for a very simple reason, which will become obvious to anyone who hasn't played it, and if you have played it, you should already know why it's one of my favourite. I don't expect you to know much about my tastes in stuff, but, you know, there's a little... yeah, attribute's the right way of saying that. Little attribute which I quite like. Maybe other people like it. Maybe other people find it annoying. Maybe they themselves are annoying. But anyway, the Moon Kingdom, where somehow there's a chapel. I don't know why there's a chapel here, but it's a little quirky, don't you think? Who built that chapel? How busy has Bowser been, really? I mean... I have a few questions. There's a moon. It's a moon on one of those tips of the towers or something. Well, don't you look dapper? I look amazing. Mario has never looked better. Those two must be over there. No time to dilly-dally. Let's go. Oh yeah. So the first thing which you should immediately love about this is there's kind of a Super Mario Galaxy vibe about it. It's all space. We're technically in space, although there are no stars. That's a bit ominous. But the most important thing, you see those. See those star bits over there? They are actually star bits. Probably can't make... I can probably make that. If I do like this... Oh no, we can't. I'm being too ambitious, but basically you've got low gravity, which means that you can jump really, really high. It's a bit slow, which might lead to some people thinking that this isn't actually all it's cracked up to be, but... Like, how did we go through 2 Super Mario Galaxy games without having this kind of low gravity... feel to a Mario platformer? How did we do that? I don't think they ever got here with Mario Galaxy games. Pretty sure they didn't, but it's so obvious and necessary to take advantage of it. Like, how did we never do that? I feel like we might have done that. I'm not going to go on like that for the rest of the episode, but, like, it's way more fun. It's kind of just the feeling of weightlessness, or reduced gravity, something that very few people are ever gonna... Oh god. Something that very few people are ever gonna feel without doing some kind of weightlessness trip on a zero gravity airline or whatever it is. I don't know what they are, but they're very expensive. So even so, if you think, I want to experience zero gravity, it's quite expensive. It's something that very few people, at least in this time period, men from the future who have colonies on the moon... You know, you're lucky, because everyone else had to sit by and play video games all day. We couldn't go outside and have a jolly jape and jolly jump, and the rabbits are on it as well. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, this is gonna make me feel really bad about myself, because I'm very slow. very slow, but leaping around like I own the... Oh, this is hard. It is hard. Can I hit him with one of them? I'd like to do that. No idea. No idea. There you go. Oh, I need to hit him again? Fuck you. Fuck you. Give me that moon. Eat shit. Okay. Why are there bunnies on the moon? Why are there like octopi on the moon? Do we realize that the angry guy in the Seaside Kingdom is an octopus? Somebody explained it to me, but all I really wanted is like not an explanation, but an answer rather than an explanation. So I apologize if I didn't really take in the crux of, not the argument, but the crux of the explanation. See, at a kingdom like this, I know there's an 8-bit thing, I was looking at it for like 5 seconds, but in a kingdom like this, you think, oh, what's this gonna say? Dive. It's gonna teach you how to dive. I'm near the end of the game. I've been speaking to, not Spawny, different game. I've been speaking to Cappy in between every single thing I've done in this game, in between every kingdom. And Cappy has explained most of these, so, like, what is the point? Like, in midair, I know, that's how dives work, because you need altitude. I presume that's the only way you can reach this, which is why they're mentioning it, but you can also long jump there, so maybe, like, think about your repertoire a little bit more. And also, being able to jump higher in 8-bit form is like, this is a marriage of, there you go, there's a marriage of two brilliant things here. 8-bit Mario. God, it's too many M words. 8-bit Mario marrying modern Mario. And it's not even like Sonic Generations or Sonic Forces, which is like kind of not very good Sonic Generations. I played that game to the end in like a session, in a sitting, and I felt genuinely a little depressed afterwards. Not because it was over, because I experienced it in the first place, okay? I'm sure that game has redeemable qualities, but when I finished it, all I could think was, I have wasted, not wasted hours of my life, but I could have done so much more with those hours of my life. I could have enriched I could have cured some kind of disease in that time. Instead, I played Sonic Forces, so I felt a little bit down in the dumps having played it, but you know, maybe that's just a commentary on the futile nature of video games in general. Those guys go down in 1 ground pound. I can see why the guy who was sipping all the sipping all the sparkling water. I can see how he put himself on top of that pyramid, because he can take a ground pound. Not so much, no questions asked, I'm an idiot. Unfortunately, since this area is quite short and also quite open, there's no checkpoints, so if you get a little bit too excited about, hey, I can jump all this distance, I think this rock was important, this rock was important, one of these rocks, not that rock, I'm gonna find the rock that was important, but, you know, when you get a little too excited about, hey, look, that one, don't go off the edge, don't go off no, it'll come back, won't it? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, going for the triple axel, just the triple jump. The triple jump will get me there. Yeah, it was going to get me there anyway. I just had to make sure. But when you get a little too excited about your scope of movement, you know, you get punished by having to go all the way back to the beginning. This has a moon in it, doesn't it? How many times do I have to hit this with just hit it, throw it, kick it? These rocks, there's some later. They take so long to break. Like, not even funny. Kind of excessive, all the while trying to make sure you don't knock it. There you go. This one actually broke quite quickly, but all the while trying to make sure you don't knock it off the world. You know, that's a hazard of some sort. This world has a unique atmosphere to it. If just because the bells are going in the background, like Mario games and atmosphere, especially like maybe modern. There's a fucking checkpoint. Of course, there's a fucking checkpoint. Once I've died a few times to illustrate my love of checkpoints. But Ringing Bells Plateau. Who named this? I would suggest they don't have the right to name it. But what was I gonna say? Like Mario games, you wouldn't have thought would have good atmosphere, just because that's not really what their focus is. But like a lot of things in Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. A lot of galaxies and levels and environments had really impressive atmosphere. It is something that Mario games have become very good at recently, and I like it. The fact we can go miles and do like an advanced long jump with that makes me feel very good about myself. So, around here somewhere, I mean, for a start in the post-game, you have to come back here for a few things. It's kind of like reminds you of the Cap Kingdom, the first one we went to, where you come here for one thing, and it's to do something very specifically story-related. You can come back here later and have so much more to do. Indeed, Cappy makes a fine observation that we did see rocks like these back on the Planet Mario? Mushroom Planet? I don't know. Very interesting. That's a little subplot that we'll get to in the post-game, which is large and massive and really big, and that's where most of these episodes are going to be. But oh, long jumps, baby! Oh, finish with a roll. I mean, it was a little perfect. I would give it a 10. I'd give it a 40 out of 40. Famitsu up in here, because they give marks out of 40 because they're Japanese. I don't know. They gave Skyward Sword a perfect. I wouldn't have given a Skyward Sword a perfect. It's like, I'm not gonna smack talk reviewers. It's hard. It's reviewing games is hard. I don't give scores because I feel like that's what everyone is looking for at the end. So it like boils down the review to a number, and I feel like that's kind of it cheapens the individual components of a review and the points that are made if you can just say, oh, nothing else matters. They gave it a 7.8 out of 10, which admittedly is kind of a bullshit number from Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but even so, don't want to argue too much with other people's opinions, even though they might not align with mine. Doing what I do, the countdown stuff, you find a lot of people thinking lots of weird things, so you just gotta not wash your hands of it, but sort of say, okay, some people think differently to you, and that's okay. Anyway, there's a Sphinx here. Why are you here?
Greetings, traveler. To your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle? Should you really be answering questions right now?
I don't know the answer to this one. I forget what I answered, but it wasn't right when I did it before, so I would say no. Stingy? It's gonna be or well, because I think I answered no before. Stingy seems weird, because I'm not sure what it's implying. Is he implying that he has a moon and he's not gonna give it to me unless I answer his question right? And well mean the exact same thing in my book. I'd say, let's go. Maybe.
Should you really be answering questions right now?
Okay, well then, because you just answered the same thing. Oh, shut up. Okay, stingy! You're a stingy motherfucker. Oh, okay. No, I shouldn't be. I don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna assume nothing happened there.
Yes, O bearer of correct answers. There are so many other things you could be doing with your time.
You're done? Can't I come through? I've got to go back here for the post-game, don't I? Okay, I realize that now. I think there is like a ridiculous jump you can make up here, which skips all of the inside section of where you can go through here, but I don't really know how to do it, because I haven't speed-runned. That's not the past tense, is it? I haven't sped-run. What is the past tense of speed-run? Because it's a verb, isn't it? I do speed-runs, it's a noun. Hello, Toad. The hole back there is real deep. I have experience of deep holes. Don't assume that I don't. Oh, it's deeper. I know what he means now. I understand. It goes down. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. But, oh, okay. Like, I appreciate the juxtaposition from the intense lack of atmosphere to normal gravity and then just lava and, like, welcome to a standard end of Mario game with the lava and the dry bones and everything. I can possess dry bones, which makes me feel pretty good about myself. It's been pointed out a few oh god. It's been pointed out a few times. I might be dead. I am actually dead. Okay. It's been pointed out a few times. Now I can sort of say it without dying immediately. But I like how this game becomes harder when they put hats on the enemies. Like that is a oh god. That was going straight for me. Run quickly, fly faster. But the fact that this game knows how to make itself more difficult, and it does it in such a cute way, is refreshing and beautiful. How do we get up there? I'm not gonna find out right now. My nose is slightly kind of, I don't know if it's a pressure difference, but it's finding ways of like clogging itself up or something. There's like, I have no illness. It's not that cold in here anymore. Every heater is going kind of aggressively because I don't like the cold. I actually need this heart because I think this is more of a gauntlet than it's immediately letting on. So this is quite valuable. You're also quite valuable. Every dry bones is really valuable. Don't want to be hit by a tank. Don't want to be hit by a tank. I need to get the fuck out of here. What was that for? Was it, I don't know. Was it just, what did I do? Oh, he shot it. Okay. I need a key. Not from there. Okay, ignore it. Ignore it for now. That's a different thing. We can do for post-game. I'll put everything back to the post-game. I'm putting an awful lot of faith in my ability to find things out later down the line. Procrastination Man is here. Why is everybody dead? Why did nobody call me earlier? I'm here to save the humans and the people, and Procrastination Man is kind of the joke. I don't know if the joke was. Make him the best superhero. It's like Tree Man, but Tree Man wasn't that good. That's a different joke. Can I still make this without my Hammer Bros? Of course I can! I mean, of course I can, yeah! Mario doesn't need a fucking Hammer Bros. Did I say dry bones? Different kind of bones! Not even the bones! Different kind of bros. Who put? If we consider these enemies to be... Also, I know how to use these now. I read the comments when I was in the Lost Kingdom or wherever. Or the bad place with all the poison water, but I know what these guys do, and it's kind of nice. I think. I can go around, can't I? I'll stretch like the best of them. Stretch, baby! Yeah, okay. But, what was I gonna say? Can I get that? Yeah, get it, come back. Yeah, okay, good. But I like how, if we consider that the enemies are like, not pets, but like animals, someone had to put hats on all of them, and that's adorable and amazing. And what's going to come through there? Of course you know what's going to come through there. I don't care about it, but I actually have to care about it. It has a hat on it. You know how amazing this game is? They put hats on enemies and let you control a Banzai Bill. Oh, Banzai Bill, shake the Wiimote. It's not a Wiimote, but I presume it's a Wiimote. And, you know, it enriches my life to think that it's a Wiimote, because it feels like a continuation of what the Wiimote was doing. I need those purple coins, but maybe not right now, so worry about it later. Perhaps when the bullet bills, you can only go on one plane. There's a moon over there. There was a moon over there, but it wasn't like it was a part of a moon. I need, what am I actually waiting for, aren't I? I don't know. Was it that platform to... Oh god, that's exactly what it was. I forgot what it did. We're making invisible platforms appear, and we need to do... Okay, it's fine. Everyone already knows. Just leave. Just go. I can check the Wiimote. It does nothing. Also, these guys are here. How did you only arrive here at this point? We are now a charging Chuck. Life is about to get very, very fun. All the fun. Every single part of fun. Every single particle of fun is mine now. Except, you know, we left him behind a little bit. Don't fall off now, because we've come very far. Charging Chucks, low-key, very pleased to see them, because I think okay, I need him for that, but I don't think we've seen them very often in Mario games, and they had their moment in Super Mario World, but goddamn, we need to see them in more. Need to see them in every game, because, I don't know, it's funny to see like a comical side of an American football player. It's like, yeah, smashing through everything. I don't know what position that would be. It's not like a linebacker. Might be a linebacker. I don't know. That name, that position came out of my arse. I'm not sure what it was doing there. But it didn't come from any knowledge. Maybe osmosis knowledge, because my dad likes American football. It's this woman again. Oh god. What has changed? I think your Chain Chomp has hats now, which is kind of cool. A little bit strange other than that. Do you remember me? You were ever so rude to me back in the Cascade Kingdom. In fact, you were quite rude to all my darling Broodals, which is why we're all here now. Now, I do believe it's lunchtime for my newly powered up Chain Chompikins. What's your relation? Are you mother? Are you Mother Broodal? In which case, like, what does Father Broodal look like? Because, damn, he has not got good taste. I'm not gonna, yeah, not interested. I'm gonna, like, terrifying lady and a Chain Chomp or something, so... Good for everybody involved. So, like, she's clearly very strong. Maybe it's like the resistance being put on it by me, which is a little too much, but not like a load. I don't know. I'm trying to be killed by a Chain Chompikins. Is that your name? I'm sorry. Like, it's like the celebrity thing where they give them bad names, like all the really dumb shit. There's a footballer, a soccer player in the UK who recently called their son, his son. Wolf 9. It's like, that's not a name. That's a name of a star. That's the name you give to a star, not a baby child, not a baby boy. How do you even know what gender that is from a distance? Like, not from a distance, but without like, you know, certain names have certain like traditions with them that, you know, like Michael is traditionally a boy's name. Of course you can break the tradition, but when you just make up a name like that, it's like, I don't know what that is. That could be a girl's name. I could be convinced that's a girl's name. Very confusing. What are we doing? What game are we playing? Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, fantastic. Oh god. Basically nothing changed about that fight. It's kind of weird because a lot of the... I think every Brutal changes up their fighting style at least slightly. Nothing changed about that except for the fact that the Chain Chomp had more hats on it, because that's how this game introduces difficulty, by adding more hats, and that is sensationally beautiful. Anyway, speaking of sensationally beautiful, I would question like the reception you can have on the moon. Not like reception like a, you know, television reception or, you know, mobile phone reception. Like the actual physical reception of people you can have when you have a church ceremony on the moon. Because, who can get to the moon? I'm going as fast as I can, Cappy. Shut the fuck up. In fact, I'm gonna go this way. Because he was being, you know, annoying and stuff. In fact, there's at least a few things I can find on the church itself. And I would personally like to save what's happening inside the church for the next episode, because goddamn, things happening. You know what's on the moon? You know what things that are on the moon? Goddamn frogs. This is definitely out of the playbook of, we have a character who can jump really high. Let's put them on the low gravity kingdom, because everybody knows that'll be fun, and they're damn right. There are purple coins up here, and also like normal coins, but I'm looking for... There's like a patch of purple coins somewhere. I don't know. The bell's making an awful lot of noise. I'm already up here. What other guests do you need? I've arrived. Can I drop down there? I've never tried doing that. But I feel I can definitely get up to the top of this. It's from... Oh, no. Press the wrong button. Don't press the wrong button. That's how people die. Didn't want to hit the bell either. Let's go. Nice and high. Nice and high. This reminds me an awful... There it is. Right at the top. Reminds me an awful lot of Ganon's Tower in Breath of the Wild. Like... I probably don't need to get to the top of this, but goddamn, I'm gonna try. Just to say I did it. Yeah. Land on it? Can I land on it? I don't even need to land on it, but I'm actually interested. As long as I don't like interrupt anything. Can I go down here? Am I in the church? Okay, I'm in the church. That's fine. I am in the church. I don't want to be in the church. There's a moon in here, which I guess I'm after. It's in the rafters. That even rhymes. But this has been Rabbid Luigi. This has been Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the next episode, which is going to be like the story finale of this game, we're gonna go crash a wedding, which, you know, Mario's done a lot of things. He has never, I don't think he has, he's never crashed a wedding, although Luigi did. That was a different game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.